Hi again. There's two things I wish to discuss with you guys. Um, Although I won't actually be discussing the one of them in detail today, because it's just there's something more pressing on my mind. So I'm gonna only choose one subject to talk about today, with a brief mention of the other. Okay, first of all, drinking and drug abuse addiction with people with Asperger's, because I've done some Googling today and it doesn't seem to be a topic that crops up that much. So I want to know, is this a thing? Because I'm going through that right now. And I want to know if there's any coping strategies, just personal experiences, because surely this must be an issue because if 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 I'm alone in this, then well, I do not know what to say. Another topic that I wish to discuss in future is university and Asperger's. I am currently in my first year at university studying creative writing, and this is my second term, start of the second term. First term was really shaky because had to deal with a lot of change, having to deal with looking after myself. Fortunately, I don't live with anyone else. I've got a studio, so I have my own kitchen, which is really good for when I want to roll out of bed at 1 in the morning and make myself bacon sandwich. But I can't do that anymore because I've gone vegetarian. But that's just another subject matter. I need to stop babbling, to be fair. Pressing matters. Okay. So I recently found out that I have borderline cirrhosis, which, to be fair, although my facial expression did not express this at the time, I was in shock about. I was pretty distraught about this because I love alcohol. I do, and it was only then that I actually realised that I have a real problem, and it sucks. It really sucks. The two markers that they test for in your blood tests, for liver abnormalities, were really high. So I probably got a bit of damage here and there. But I'm gonna get an ultra scan on that to see how messed up my liver is right now. I think the problem all started probably when I was in high school, and I started drinking a little bit before actually going to school because I have this major fear of walking anywhere, especially on my own. Um, it's it's pretty intense. I tend to have a lot of irrational fears like that. I'm it doesn't make sense because I'm so logical, and I have these fears that just take over my life, and that they don't quite make sense to me, but they do. They make perfect sense at the same time. So I started drinking then, and at that time, probably when I was 14, 15, I went to a few parties here and there. I started hanging out more with people, being a bit more sociable. Um, and I got into drinking, and it just sort of escalated, really. And since I found out my diagnosis of borderline cirrhosis, or maybe full-fledged cirrhosis, we do not know yet until I have an ultra scan, but I've only had a glass of wine and a couple of sips from other people's drinks, which I feel bad about because I'm seriously freaked out about it. My health has just been awful the last 6 to 8 months. Started just throwing up all the time, and even now, find I just throw up all the time. I can't figure out if it's nerves because I never used to throw up ever, or whether it's the amount of alcohol I drink that's making me throw up. It really hit me, especially over Christmas. I was at my friend's having pre-drinks and I drank a fair bit of Malibu, and but not to the point where I'm usually sick. I just had to throw up. When I did, I threw up blood a little bit, which just full on freaked me out, and then that's how I found out, sort of thing. So yeah, it's been really tough trying to stop drinking. I never realised before how much I base my life around alcohol. It's especially difficult being at university. I might have mentioned before, I can't remember. All my friends drink. I like to try and go out a lot. I have a love-hate relationship with people. It's like I love people, but at the same time they irritate me. I can't understand them entirely, and it's nothing personal. It's just me, I guess. I'd say my relationship with people is kind of like the relationship between my iPod and iTunes. Sometimes it just syncs up straight away. The syncing is really good. Then other times it's just like error, error. So yeah, I tried to go out sober last night and I succeeded. Although it wasn't the funnest thing in the world, I felt very uncomfortable. Like my body just froze up, like like so rigid, just felt so awkward. I tried to think like, okay, breathe, breathe, breathe. Pretend that you're jelly. You are jelly. So move yourself. Move your face a bit more. I still probably looked very awkward. And I had nothing to say to people because everyone was drunk and they weren't quite making sense. And also, it's just so hard to deal with drunk people when you're not drunk, especially because they're so emotional. I don't deal well with like other people's heightened emotions, as well as my own. I don't deal with my own emotions very well, hence why I'm in the state that I'm in. But people either sad or angry or happy drunk, I'm just like, I don't know how to deal with this right now. Someone help me. And fair enough, my friends were really, really supportive of me because I let them all know that I'm struggling at the moment with not drinking. And when I told them that I do have a problem, they're like, yeah, I can see that. To be fair, when are you not drunk? But they stopped me from running up to the bar and being like, have a double please. So yeah, that was really positive. It's making me feel a lot positive with stopping drinking, even though I just can't deal with reality. And that's why being drunk is so much easier, because you don't have to deal with things. It's just like, you're just free, I guess. and when I'm drunk, it's like I'm overwhelmed, but at the same point, I'm not. All these thoughts that go through my brain all the time that make me so exhausted that stop my speech from coming out properly. Hence why I tend to I don't know, just not be able to express myself correctly. I'm just so much more relaxed, more sociable. I can have weird conversations with people. I walk up to people and introduce myself. People think I'm just a normal person. They treat me as an equal because everyone's weird when they're drunk. Everyone. And yeah, I'm gonna miss that. And I can't think of anything in the world, no matter how much anti-anxiety medication there is or anti-depression like medication or whatever, that will make me feel like that. And it sucks. It sucks because I'm gonna have to spend the rest of my life now, because I've been so careless with alcohol, just sober and so detached. And I don't feel like I've worked so hard to form these bonds with people and show people that I'm not just some awkward, weird person, that I'm sociable and that I'm friendly and that I'm funny and I have really good things to say, because a lot of people, you get one chance with them, and if they don't think that you're going to have anything interesting to say, they won't give you the time of day. And I'm going to miss that. And I just don't know entirely how my life is going to shape around this. I don't know how my lifestyle, I don't even know what I'm saying right now. I've just gone into like a freezy moment. But yeah, I don't understand how I can live my life like this. And it's sad, but I'm happy living at the moment, so I want to live, so I'm not gonna drink. But hopefully, people will accept me for who I am sober. Yeah, I'm hoping that, because I don't want to be a fun sponge. So yeah, if anyone knows anything about this, as well as drugs, that's another topic as well, that you can give me feedback on. Um, but yeah, if anyone knows anything about this subject matter or has any personal stories or questions or just anything, just get in touch. I really appreciate your feedback. Yeah, I'm gonna go now because I'm getting quite tired, sleepy. So, yeah, bye.